went that way. What kind of just came this way?
Well, yeah, because they dropped in here, got down in that drain.
The ones I saw up on the hill were not these.
Well, no, because
they were coming from this way.
I saw the white one though. Oh, that must have been a group that met up with these ones. There must have been, because I didn't see the white one up here, but that white one. When you made the mention that you saw them, I spotted that white one.
Okay, they must have met up.
Yeah.
That or I just caught the last 3 of these coming in, and it's completely different.
There's a bunch of
sounder.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out here.
Cause I just caught the last 3 right before they went behind that green tree coming out that nice road. I didn't see how many was ahead of them. It could have been that many, or they could have met up with these other ones.
That duck or goose or whatever that is. We'll need to jump behind the barn here and just see what our elevation is, if we've got a good vantage point, because from where we were just at, I don't know how that'll play. We may.
Yeah, I don't like that where the pigs got dipped down.
Right, we lost sight of them. I think had we been over there though, like had we anticipated they were coming that way, and had we been there sooner, looking back this way, I think we would have been able to just drill them. But
they were,
they were too far
over there. When they got to there, we could have drilled them.
Yeah, they were too far across.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's just another one.
Everywhere though.
We'll play some of these hog sounds again tonight. They seemed to work last night. So. All right. It is night 4 here in Texas. We got out here early this evening because we were out last night. We ended up seeing a sounder of hogs out in the field, so we wanted to get out here again early, see if we couldn't make a play on them. Sure enough, they were out there, but they didn't hang around long. They actually ducked down into the woods. We were able to get the drone up in the air, wanted to get a little bit of footage, just kind of scan the area and see if there was anything else out there. We do have another hog all the way in the back, but this big sounder of hogs actually moved all the way up, and if you can see right here behind me, there's a big open pasture behind us, and they actually come down into, there's a creek that kind of cuts, or a drainage that cuts right back here behind us, and they cut down through and they went up and back into the woods back here in the back. So they've moved to the back right now. Don't know if they're going to come back out this way. They didn't end up coming back out last night, but that's 2 nights in a row that we've had them out in the pasture. So we may try to game plan a little bit different for tomorrow night. I don't know yet, but this back pasture tonight, what we're going to do, where we're going to start, is back here for the coyotes, or for the yotes tonight. So there's a pack of them back in the back here, and we've heard them every night. There's a pack across the road this way and another group out that direction. So we're going to start back here, get set up on these yotes for the first part of the night, and then after that we're going to start hoofing it around like last night. We're going to try to get into some hogs out in the pastures, and there's a lot of rooting, a lot of damage out there in the back, so a lot of good sign, a lot of good activity. And we got 4 on the ground last night. We've got that video. We're working on editing it now, but we'll have that video in the description below, so make sure you check that out. But until then, also make sure to subscribe, like our videos. We're gonna have a bunch of them coming. We got both yote, thermal yote. We're gonna get some day yotes coming this trip to Texas right now, trying to get as much video as we can. We'll put as many videos together as we can. So with that, we're gonna get ready, get over here, get set up, and see if we can't bring some yotes in. Oh, I can't get over there.
Walk around the front of the house. There's a fence that goes that way.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. This may not work. This may work just fine. We come right over here. Yeah. This will work good. I'm thinking there's that little wash wall right there, where the drain walks through. If we put the collar right there,
yeah,
it's far enough from us.
We still sit up here.
And we still sit here, yeah. That wind's coming.
Right over there is where those pigs disappeared.
Right down, yeah. Right.
Over the other side
But
of the wash.
correct, but I think, but from here to that wall, where it drops down into this wash here, that's 50 yards.
Yeah.
And we can make that shot. Look at all the terra. They torn all that up last night.
Yeah.
Been rooting down here below here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, I think if we just set the call right out there on that ridge, and then we'll be able to see this whole field at that point.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty, I'll go set it up. I hear something.
Dogs.
Hear him across the road.
I thought it was
It's on your passenger ear. He's deaf in his left ear, so I have to set up on the other side of him so we can whisper at night.
Yeah, they're over there now.
They're howlers. Yeah, so I got to set up on his right side so we can whisper at night and he can hear me. So we call it his passenger ear.
Hard to pinpoint direction with one ear too.
I don't know if you guys can pick up that sound, but there's a road right here, and they're on the other side of the road. We hear them every night and trying to get them to come across, but it's a pretty busy road, which should get this guys going. We need to go ahead and get set up here. All right. There's where we'll be set up against that barn. Wind is kicking straight out of the south going this direction, so this pack of dogs has been back in these back woods here every night. We've been able to calm them down, but we can't get them to come out, so hopefully with this open pasture right back here behind us, we'll be able to get them up in here somewhere, get them close. It's about a 50-yard shot, maybe back to the barn there, and hopefully we get a yote on the ground. All right, the caller will be 12 o'clock.
Okay.
You'll have everything, as always, have everything left. I'll have everything right.
Okay.
Got that moon getting ready to come up, so it's gonna have us lit up here before long. So we'll go ahead and get rolling. They're just right in the stop field. I've got, I believe, 2 of them. I think I might have 2 of them. shit. There you go.
Got him.
Could hit one over there, far hill. I can't hit. There we go. That's it.
Didn't shoot any cows.
Nope. All right, well, it has been one heck of a night here. We've got pigs on the ground. We've got what, 9 of them on the ground? Nine of them on the ground. This was a group that actually was the group that was up in the field, up in the pasture when we got here, and we watched them circle back down and got the drone up and actually was able to watch them walk around. And we had set up to chase some, or to call in coyotes. We were going to wait and see what that group of hogs had done. So we set up, we were calling some coyotes, and thought we had 2 coyotes coming in, and ended up being this big old group of hogs, sounder hogs. And they moved from behind the barn where we were set up, ended up going to the south past the house and going all the way back out into the pasture, where for the last 2 nights, that's where we've started all of our hunts, is out there. And we decided to move closer, thinking that's what we needed to do, and these dang hogs ended up where we start. So we had to chase them, run, you know, sneak all the way out there. Probably stalked them for probably a good 30-40 minute stalk, trying to get positioned on them. But we were able to finally get down there, get set up, and just start shooting. And it was a blast. Like I said, we've got 9 on the ground, so we just got back to the truck. We're going to get loaded up. We're going to go down and we're going to pick them up. So stay tuned. All right, well, we got all the pigs loaded up. It was a workout to get the 2 big ones up there. The little ones, they obviously didn't require much work, but we're going to take these up and get them dropped off, and then we're going to probably set up and try to call some coyotes. We still got the caller out there in the field, so we'll get positioned. They've been howling around us, so night's not over yet. We'll see if we can't get a yote on the ground yet.